USC freshman guard Bronny James will enter the 2024 NBA draft.
I just want to have people know my name is Bronny James and not being identified as just LeBron James' son.
Deep three, and that's going to go for Bronny James!
My dream has always just been to make a name for myself and get to the NBA.
As a parent, something that you could just be in awe of, because that's what you want your kids to be able to live out their dreams.
I think I've put in the work and I would get drafted because of not only the player, but the person that I am.
The 2024 NBA draft gets underway tomorrow. In the latest mock draft, Bronny James is projected to go number 55 to none other than the Los Angeles Lakers. So here's what LeBron James' agent, Rich Paul, also the CEO of Clutch Sports, said about his new client's draft mindset.
I sat with him in my office and I said to him, Bronny, what's important to you? You know what he said to me? Man, Rich, I just want to hear my name called. He didn't say I want to go number 1, number 15, number 30. He said, I just want to hear my name called. That is perspective.
All right, so that's what Rich Paul had to say leading into this draft. But CJ, what are your expectations realistically for Bronny James here?
I'm honestly rooting for him, man. He's a good kid. He comes from a good family where he's learned a lot about himself. He's learned a lot about the sport and obviously loves and admires the game and really just wants to be a part of the NBA. And I think for him, it's patience, right? We're talking about him going 55th in the draft. The fact that we're having a conversation about him is showing you how great his father has been throughout his career. But I think the key is patience. He's going to come in and learn. It's going to take him time to develop, and he's going to grow depending on the situation and what franchise takes him. But I want people to just be patient with him and his development because he is so young, and there's a lot of ways in which his game can improve. And with him no longer having to go to school and being a full-time athlete, he's going to get better, and opportunities are going to continue to allow for him to grow with time.
Yeah, he's not going to be a guy that's going to be playing minutes next year for a team. So for me, I want Bronny to go somewhere where he can actually develop, and really have a chance to grow into the player that needs to be. He has the genetics. He's athletic, he's quick, he is undersized, but he can guard for his size, and he's an improved shooter. He shot the hell out the ball in the Combine. So this is a guy that, I feel can develop into a real serviceable player. They comp him like best case scenario, Derek White or someone like that, a guy who's a two-way player, knockdown shooter. So, a Boston, a Lakers, a Spurs, a really high-level organization that has a rich history in developing players. I think Bronny could go somewhere and really turn out into a good pro.
He's talked about Davion Mitchell as a player that he's looked at trying to model his game after. But when you look at the second round, you really are just taking someone based on their upside. Second round picks, when you look at historically, it's someone that it's all they have is upside. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Bronny James has a huge runway here to make everything work. And I think that also people forget about the heart condition that he had, how much time he was off of the floor. So I'm looking forward to seeing him develop and get that time and experience here. And now he's doing all of the press circuits in New York that are being done leading up to the NBA draft. Did you guys see this when he was asked about who his favorite player is? Here's what he had to say.
Favorite NBA player, past or present?
LeBron James.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear I pull up all brains. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA over here,